Rice looking to go direct to Saku, well intercepted by Shaw. And a heavy challenge from Ben White. On Dorker, free kick to the home team. Zubimendi made 6 line-breaking passes in the first half. That's the most of any player on the bench. That's what MAn Utd wants to see from his new salary.
Yeah, I think Odegaard was the one comment for me in the first half. We got into some nice areas.
Second half, time the Senal guys.
Picking the ball up and on the half turn, travelling with it. It's very good like that. That's what I think MAn Utd will want more from those around him in those areas.
Further attacking options on the bench. They enter Trossard. Only the Duike. Big one coming from Chelsea this summer. Kai Havertz too. Chris beaten to it by Delight.
Nothing by way of a chance here. To Jokeres. He's working hard and you can see that the physical side of the game not a problem to him.
First new signings made. Ruben Abraham as he tries to forge this team in his own image. The ball had gone on a play there for a throw before it came back in again. Just out of the time for excuses has passed. Time for execution. The game plan has arrived. Sabiro. Go back to Shaw. This is Mason Mount, and that was on target. And the leg skips. And out for a goal kick.
Just the run there from Luke Shaw wasn't tracked, I think, by Zubimendi. Cuts that back to Mason Mount to hit it early.
Was wearing his match top for a moment. He thought he might be getting ready to come on. It's a change here. 6 months since his last goal for Arsenal. Scored against Manchester City in early February, Kai Havertz. Shaw plays it off Saka. Manchester United, who finished 15th place last season, club's lowest finish since promotion to the top flight in 1975. Pressure from Jokeres. Debria. Rice. Zubimendi. Expert. Odegaard. To the 5th Premier League appearance today for MAN Utd, the goalkeeper. Mount was not able to keep that in play. It's a throw into Arsenal.
Again, I think that's careless from United. MAN Utd giving the ball to Luke Shaw there. And then pointing to him to knock it forward. Well, the goalie was the one that had all the time to do that. He's put his players under pressure a little bit, rolling it to him. The Arsenal shot's very close.
Sabiro. Now down. Your direct. This will run to a tough, but it's still positive. Any grumblings from other supporters have been behind. They realise the team are playing okay. Here's Eucharist. Manchester United certainly wouldn't want to go 2-0 down. Cheers from home supporters as Eucharist leaves the ball behind.
Yeah, just wanted to skip inside on the right foot to get the shot away and just got stuck under his feet a little bit there, Jokeris.
If he wanted a stage to make his mark today, this is one of the best places to go. Stupid it would be if Eucharist could get on the score sheet in his Premier League debut. India looking for the Tescuya. Barreling into the back of it was Gabriel. Free kick to Manchester United.
Gabriel's always struggling to get that because that's a better ball from the goalkeeper. That's flatter. Sort of pinged into Cunha a bit. Can't always get there and defend that.
Many teams played long towards Saliba Gabriel. Manchester United facing fruitful outcomes when they've done so today. Theory. That's not a good clearance at all. Bruno Fernandes. It's it back for the Tescuya. Now in Bruno. A new name settling into the new surroundings is Bruno Fernandes. Just a little bit late to the collision after the ball is away.
This is football going actually starting the second half. There's been a lot of sloppy play from both teams. Gabriel's okay. I think everybody out there needs to tighten up, sharpen up a little bit all round. Both teams will be a little frustrated.
England coach Thomas Tuchel is here. Looks a sort of performance of racing energy to mention. Obviously, Rice and Saka keeping on with MAn Utd. Good to Tuesday night. Consider who sat deep today. Doesn't quite have the legs to get up and down the pitch as he would have done earlier in his career, but he's kept a barrier in front of the back three.
Flurry of activity below us, kind of both teams sending lots of players out to get warm, and I think for Ruben Amorim in particular, he says that it's going flat. He can pick it up with a change. You can see Ahmed ready to go.
Diallo scored his shootout penalty in the FA Cup against Arsenal in January. The Manchester United player scored more goals last season. And on he comes in place of Diogo. This should add a little bit more attack to Manchester United's right hand side. First.
Yeah, and he always offers a positive threat, doesn't he, Ahmed Diallo? Just got to get the ball to him now. Let him have a little go at Calafiori on a yellow card.
Very first touch by the British in pursuit of this. Puts his arm across it. Referee allowed to play to continue. Sliding touch by Luke Shaw. Hammered into the top corner by Saliba. It's the free kick at the end of it. Manchester United's new number 10 was
to receive them. This was a brilliant burst from Bruno. Gabriel gets back and felt he was wrestled to the ground a little bit there. The referee won't play on, but Bruno's hit a couple of these free kicks into the first man in the post. Got to make sure he gives one of those red shirts a chance.
Manchester United may be behind. But they played quite well, certainly compared to the standards of last season. Evidence of improvement, but they've got to make it count. Fernandes.
Go back.
That's what Bayern wished he did for the goal in the first half. Here's the man, first chance to impress.
Guarda gol ficou ganhando, não sei.
Dogu. Bogu. Martinelli getting close to Dogu. There's Cunha. Dogu. Bruno Fernandes is going to try and keep this in play. Lucas was shielding, but it's coming for a goal kick. Strong fisted touch for the Spaniard.
Good work from the goalkeeper. There you go. Whenever anybody is standing on top here, and the ball's in the air, and you're positive about going after it, you should always be favourite as a goalkeeper.
It's almost a carbon copy of the Arsenal goal.
Hadi
Correct.
Mikel Arteta is quite incensed for that challenge of Bukayo Saka. The smile shared with Luke Shaw afterwards. Collided. This is the ball that's out of play. Options are tight here. Arsenal top box. And stay there. 1-0, always a dangerous lead in the Premier League.
Yeah, can be wiped out in an instant now. Heartbeat, literally. I think the key for United is when they, and if Amorim, I would definitely bring him on, Chesko.
Senta. Ofenda Danya. Ofenda.
Such a bright spot for Arsenal recent seasons, Bukayo Saka, but in the main, Manchester United had to cry today. Here's the Guru. He'd love to raise the volume. Just slipped away from it. First error of the day for the new side.
Yeah, that's poor. So, Mikel Arteta about to make a couple of changes.
Nolly Madueke is coming on. We think Kai Havertz too. Here is Saka. Used Odegaard as a decoy. Tries to take the ball on. Declan Rice. To steady himself and really disappointed not to have got that on target from there.
Yeah, he's been unusually quiet actually, Declan Rice today. Hasn't been able to get involved perhaps as much as he would like.
Double change for Arsenal. And it was Victor Gyökeres is going to be imposed. No debut goal for him. Player who at times was linked with the move to Old Trafford over the summer before signing for Arsenal. Havertz on his face. Martinelli will be the one who steps out to allow Nolly Madueke to come on for his Arsenal debut. Almost £50 million from Chelsea. Got 7 goals for Chelsea in all competitions last season.
Yeah, I think that was a good addition from Mikel Arteta in the summer. It's some really nice stuff at times for Chelsea last year. Found a little bit more cutting edge and a few goals to his game.
Havertz. Samina Milana. Waka, Samina.
No goals yet for Manchester United today. No Manchester United have scored more than 8 times in the Premier League last season. John's got Williams on the bench for now. Casemiro. Shaw. Doru. Zubimendi. Reach the hour mark at Old Trafford. Very important phase of the game coming up now.
United better in terms of their possession numbers, but seriously getting David Raya involved enough to try and work the Arsenal goalkeeper, get more balls in the 18-yard box, more runners in there. Just got to up that tempo. Not easy as you're getting tired.
Mount. Dorgan. Close to the first half. Okay, foul, but he got it away. This is Kai Havertz. Declan Rice rolling hard ahead of him. It's held up to Mount. It's the sort of precision commitments that Manchester United need to see more of. Europe. Great energy from Odegaard here. Tracking several opponents. Not allowing Manchester United an easy exit run. It's going to be quite a bit of a bottom act here because the contest coming on. It's so true. And Shishko was Slovenia.
He's going to get everybody into Old Trafford. Cameron will be hoping he gives the rest of those boys out there a lift too.
Saka. Your opposition.
Mount is all over that.
He's going to be the player taken off to allow Shishko's arrival.
Robert.
Comfortably in ahead of him, Gumu.
As you would expect now. On such a hot day, really warm in Manchester today, on such a hot day. The game is getting quite stretched. So the fresh legs can get involved nice and early, can make the difference.
And we've come to Old Trafford today, specifically keen to see how Gyökeres and Šeško will get on. But Chris didn't record a shot, he didn't create a chance during his time on the pitch. Back to see Šeško, this is Rice. To the left. So that we got a little part of this, so keeps it going in midfield. All the girls will obviously have made several fortunate decisions and tackles today. The biggest reward is for the arrival of the new number 30. 21 goals in all competitions for Leipzig last season. This is a transfer that Ruben Amorim really needs to work.
You're right. Got great attributes, watched a fair bit of him last season. As I mentioned earlier, kind of technically gifted that he's a giant, a man too, 6'5".
Still growing. He should have turned 22. There's Kai Havertz. So we're going to this with a firm hand in the game of which feast. "25 minutes to play. Manchester United yet to have a shot on target in the second half. They've got to improve on that."
Yeah. Both teams have been a little flat, to be honest. I think they're all feeling the effects of the conditions out there. But Arsenal have the lead. They have something to protect. United have to keep their foot to the floor and push.
Delete. Saliba.
Ya sen
Good for every goal already on the ball.
oynayın.
Imbugu. Just got denied a touch on the sliding Declan Rice. They can't keep possession. Ahmad. It's a threat. Matthias Cunha calling for the edge. He came off his foot onto his arm.
Looked like he knocked it up onto his arm. It did.
Somebody when it comes off their own body after the arm is not penalised by the officials. It was just a referee opportunity. They did have a look at that, but they approved the referee's call on the field. Sure. Takes Cunha. Dogu. Well tackled. With Saliba. The wicket runs into Okate. Season the joint best scoring campaign of his career so far. Looks to be offside there. He knew as well. Still a quarter of this match to go. Cunha. That's the soft and times. That was brilliant. Now, can they use it? Imbugu. Bruno Fernandes. That was close.
Absolutely brilliant skill, and that's when he's at his best, when he's got 40 yards to turn into. Perfect ball for Imbugu. When it runs into the traffic, and then it's all getting caught under people's feet, and they just cannot get that shot away. United also now need to recognise in Cheshire, they mentioned his size. Don't be afraid to put it in there. Can go on the overlap, you can hang balls up in the air and expect him to at least really compete with Gabriel and Saliba.
One of the best XG performance stats of the Premier League last season. Used to carving out goals from opportunities that are not necessarily clear cut to be very nearly fashion something there. All started by the magic of Matthias Cunha.
Cunha feels that Ben White was just taking the sting out of things just when United get a little bit of momentum.
Matthias Cunha na Odegaard እየተጨቃጨቁ ነው guys. ይደባደቡ አሪፍ ነው.
Further, the Frenchman's being prepared. They fullback nature. To obtain his fullbacks. And went back up on his feet. He rather missed 3.5 months last season after undergoing knee surgery. Timber, who scored against Manchester United last season, is going to come on at right back. What a campaign it was for Arsenal to have a substitute here. Miles Lewis Skelly, a breakthrough campaign for him. He will come on in place of the Italian Riccardo Calafiore, who departs the field with his goal separating the teams.
Yeah. Because United have made changes and Mikel Arteta responds, making sure he's got as much pace and fresh legs defensively as he can. Ben White was pretty solid today. Calafiore, as you said, he's got a knack of making important or having important moments in the opposing end in our box.
So the yellow card to Calafiore.
Indeed.
Probably booking of the match that might have been part of Mikel Arteta's calculations. Zubimendi. Really excited there over Mikel Arteta. This is Kai Havertz against Dorgu. Timber.
Let's go.
Last touch goal for him.
Got it.
It's going to be a good kick. Ticks on. Still got time, but it's running out. Just repeats the video by Gabriel. Bruno Fernandes, Ugarte, Zubimendi again disrupting. Nice coup. Shoot by Declan Rice. This is Dorgu. Just goes in there.
ሰይጣን የሆነ የምትለውን ማናት እንደዚህ ነው የመጣው። አበረታቱት በረኛው
Clips in beautifully, doesn't it? It's a great header, but terrific pick up off the floor. That from the
wow, በረኛ wow.
He gets both hands on that, knocking that nicely wide. Really good stop.
ያመጣውን በግ ለራያ ነው
ፖዚሽን 60 ለ39 አንተ የምትደግሞ 15 ለ7 ጋይስ ይሄን ያክል ልዩነት ነው። ሰከንድ አፍ ነው ይወጣ
Just got to keep going, keep believing. Coutinho's looking useful when he gets the ball now. It still looks like he's got plenty of power in those legs to travel across the ground. If they can find him just around the halfway line on the half turn, it's going to be difficult to stop. Got to keep going.
Just been leading it to keep bringing up. It's been brutalised with it to Arsenal.
እንደ ቀንደ 74ኛው ደቂቃ ደረሰ።
To this game, Saliba and Gabriel probably expecting they were going to play against Benjamin Šeško from the start today, so they will be ready for that element of an aerial physical battle. Timber. Worked as well against Havertz. This is the goal. This is so far. Takes Kuya. Just trying to check. He was off balance, Mateus Kuya. It wasn't a foul. The guard. Timber. Kicked in. Havertz. Last touch off delight. Quarter of an hour of normal time to play.
Yeah, chances have been a real premium, haven't they? Second half. Neither team really able to dominate the ball and apply enough pressure. It's just the odd little break here and there. Both of these teams.
From the start, the last few seasons have been a case of so near and yet so far. They've got the silver brush of the title in their fingertips, but they've also watched it slip away. And Ruben Amorim still trying to get a firm grip. Bomu. They've commentated well against Odegaard.
Comfortable for Ryan. Yeah. Good feet from Man Utd there. Just no real sting in that shot, no problem for Ryan.
The feature this season for Ruben Amorim. Offensive changes late in games. It appears that Harry Maguire is going to be the next taxi off the rank.
Well, we know Harry Maguire could be useful if you get wide free kicks, corners. Go in there after those. So Ruben Amorim will have that in mind as well.
Euro. Ahmad. Euro. Such random treatment. And boom. Subimendi miscues. Sheshko. For a Bomu. So much on the world for the Tasconia. Luke Shaw. As the ball came in, Miles Lewis Skelly was close to it. The new assistant referee is going to have a look at that. In the meantime, play continues. We've seen some really nice touches from the Tasconia today. Can they get Manchester United? The new assistant referee Paul Turing has looked at the replays of the penalty area, but the verdict is no penalty.
Paul was never going to favour Ahmad. It was going to be difficult whether or not he was checked a little bit or not.
Harry Maguire waits patiently to come on. His most recent goal was the late extra time winner in the Europa League quarter-final against Lyon here. Here's another look at that shot.
Not really close enough to the ball. Taken seriously.
So Harry Maguire comes in with a little short.
Clarity from him, isn't it? Usually very neat and tidy.
Is to present us a little free kick with its shooting range.
Must be a card, that surely. No, Harry Maguire's literally just walked on, but Ugarte just lost his bearings there. Maguire just knows exactly what he's doing. No way he's letting Kai Havertz go. His arm across, that's to be a card. He gets away with one there, maybe just because he's literally just walked on the field.
So preparing to make a change, presumably after this free kick. The goal that separates the teams came from a set piece in the first half. And also wrap this up with another set piece goal in these final 10 minutes. also beat Manchester United 2-0 the Emirates last season. Both goals came from defenders. Timber and Saliba. The goal today has come from a defender. Bubu lying as the draft excluder. Will it be Rice or will it be famously scored some cracking for against the Champions League last season. Some of the eyes of the keeper. Declan Rice side netting. It drives off the wall. It's going to be a corner.
I think they had a lot to do. I don't think they was ever going to be able to come back enough to sneak inside the post, but we'll be happy to take the corner here, Arsenal.
It's Declan Rice's final match of the game because Mikel Merino is going to come up to replace him for his closing stages. 8 minutes plus the stoppages to go. Declan Rice to pass. Hoping his team have done enough here to secure 3 points in the opening weekend of the campaign. Moreno got 9 goals last season in all competitions, often deployed as a central striker. Always a threat in the penalty area, particularly early.
Saka በእናትህ ቁጭ አድርገው እስኪ በእናትህ የሆነ ነገር ሰርተው
From Saka, still in play. There's a foul of that, and Miles Lewis skinning. For Timber, in fact. There's been improvements, but not enough. Skinner, Delete. Yes. Quincy Skinner. Takes Cooper. Alive still, Delete. Dogu. Odegaard, not very far. Manchester United now. Careful not to lose it there. Saka steals.
Well played there, Urian Timber. Roll the ball when he's got a chance to put the ball in the box, gives it to Delete, and gives it back, and they come across to Euro, and eventually gets it caught under his feet. Arsenal intercepts, and Timber draws the foul. Just didn't be mighty brave to the midfield players. If you've got a chance to look up and clip something in the box to pick someone out, you've got to take that option at this stage of the game.
Yellow card for Patrick Dorgan, Manchester United's first booking of the new campaign. There's been a yellow card just shown there to Gabriel. Not sure, was it Gabriel? Perhaps it was David Raya who got booked there for delaying taking a free kick. Gabriel complained about it, but we think David Raya was the one shown yellow. Second rule introduced in the Premier League this season to ensure goalkeepers do not waste time. So we're keen to impress on David Ryan this opening weekend, but we're really targeted to waste time over free kicks either. It was Skelly with the throw. Maguire's it. Again. Gabriel. Only 4 minutes of normal time remaining now.
Yeah, a lot of tired legs out there. Really are. United just haven't been able to stretch and disturb that Arsenal back line enough, really. And had those little flurries, 1 or 2 moments, but there's never been a spell where you fancy the goal is coming.
Manchester United's players going to be on pitch today. He started with a rhythm. Can they finish with one? Ugarte. There's no composure on the shot, no menace.
No. It's a shame that was a clear ball from Leniero into Šeško, held it up well. Ugarte had plenty of time.
Arsenal about to make it 6 Premier League meetings with Manchester United unbeaten. It's been flashes, particularly with Tex Cunha, by the Bruno little moments. The chances chased away by an Arsenal team who've defended with discipline. Crucially, who took their chance when it came. Keko and Yoro both trying to kick together. It's Šeško. Šeško's been on the field for 20 minutes now. Ahmad. Derek's been an interesting one here. Down Tex Cunha. He's appealing that he was fouled on the edge of the 6-yard box. Bruno, Manchester United, hoping for a late surge here. Delect, Dorgu. Continuing the video did look against the appeals for the Tex Cunha, but they agreed with the referee's call on the field. No penalty. It's been quiet today. Manchester United provide a late roar. Šeško chopping in front of Dorgu.
That clever run, wasn't it, there from Delect, and comes into the Tex Cunha. Sort of immediately appealing for that. Don't really see enough in there. When you see it from that angle, it's not direct contact from Saliba on the ball, is there? From that angle, but I'm very surprised how they've been given, to be honest.
Final 20 seconds of normal time. For many clubs, after a poor season finishing at the bottom half of the table, there would be positives to be taken from an improved performance. But this isn't any old club here at Old Trafford. This is Manchester United. And they'll be disappointed if this finishes in defeat at home tonight. Six minutes. 6 minutes is always enough time. Jared Tipper has picked up a yellow card late for a few bookings for the first 75 minutes. He joins via Calfiori. I think it's for time wasted. Timber. Odegaard. Also just need to keep possession here to frustrate Manchester United. Havertz looks for comfort by the corner flag. That's clever though. Odegaard, is there an angle?
Get up! Wait there!
Second box corner.
great little school comedy there, wasn't it? Into the post. Clearly a deflection.
Really good defending.
Wasn't it? Brilliant challenge that.
Classic was scored 3 goals against Manchester United in the past. Arsenal will take their time over this. Holding it. Subimendi.
እንዴት ዳኛ ምንድን ነው ስኮር?
The referee reaches for the pocket again. Yellow card for the Arsenal substitute.
Need to sort that out quicker. Labour, it got away from him, and that was unnecessary because this is now straight back into the box.
Maguire, obvious target here. It's played
Look
well.
at what I'm doing. I'm not having you.
Delivered by Mikel Merino. Looking at the stadium, no one's heading towards the exit certainly. This stadium of all places is so used to late dramatic goals.
Okay.
Oscar, acrobatic. Midway through the 6 minutes that have been added on.
It's an unnecessary foul because it breaks the game up and it gives Arsenal a chance to get a breather and get organised. Stay on your feet there.
Absolutely the architects of some beautiful football in recent seasons. But beauty without the big prize has left the cabinet cold. Arteta hoping they can start fast this season and hoping his team can finish stronger. Using his height. Delivers bad. Couple of minutes to go. High and hopeful for Bruno Fernandes. Maguire underneath it. All sorts of pushing and tugging there. It was inside the penalty area. Manchester United fans and Harry Maguire looking towards the referee.
I think they're both going to grip on each other really there. Timber and Maguire. He kind of clatters into Gabriel. But
He listen to the referee deep in the back. Agrees, no penalty.
Family.
This will be a last picture.
Family.
Going to the back post. It didn't fully clear.
Tanya. Ara Tanya.
From licked up away. Ryan was relieved to see that. Quite using his back to good effects is coming on, but is it going to be enough for Manchester United? Manchester United police will he lies for
That's
25 seconds of stoppages remaining. Maguire now playing as a centre forward. Too high for Shishko. Miscue by Madueke. Nicely done for Marino. Tired legs there. That pass was too far.
ይገባል ታለ ተረጋጋለ
አረብ ማወጥ
ተረጋጋለ ይገባለት What the fuck is that? ጀግና ይመችህ
Of course he came from a corner.
ሞራላችሁን ይዘው ምን ይገብ ይያለው
Manchester United will regroup. But today,
ይመቻችሁ ፋሚሊ በጣም አሪፍ ጨዋታ ነበረ ምናምን ይመቻችሁ
rejoice.
በውጤቱ እንደተደሰታችሁ ተስፋ አደርጋለሁ
Through the possibility
አይዞሽ አባት
we will
በቃ ይመቻችሁ እንገናኛለን
Arsenal.